Good morning, crew of the BMSS Antioch. Stardate 1034700. Thank you for joining me as we enter day 10 of
A-Hole Watch.
The small, insignificant, minuscule 150 meters across breach in the ship's hull has turned out to be only the slightest of inconveniences. Several members of the Antioch crew have opted for early retirement, choosing to fling themselves into the frigid maw of space. I will have a detailed list of those crew members as it comes available, and Human Resources will set up a memorial/retirement party in the Deck 3 conference room. There will be standardized celebratory cake cubes and punch. As a resident of Pod A, I am still unable to go into my normal sleep period, but that is good news for you and wonderful news for me, as I am able to provide the Antioch with round-the-clock productivity. Next week, Bannerflex Mining Corporation will host its annual corporate holiday potluck. Each ship in the fleet is encouraged to celebrate this, our most joyous time of the year. The annual reading and live performance of the new and updated rule book. Human Resources is taking sign-ups for the Holiday Decorating Committee to formally festivate the Michelle Obama Commemorative Communal Rec Area and Safe Space for the program. And all crew members are encouraged to decorate your workstations as you see fit, as long as it complies with the corporate non-inflammatory standards. Gray streamers will be strewn from stem to stern. If you attend the pageant, please sign up in Human Resources for your assigned food item to bring. There will also be slog nog and a cheese platter. After the holidays, there will be an official funeral/formal reprimand of the casualties of the recent Marlefin Slug Slime accidents. Remember, Marlefin slug crossings are posted clearly in specific corridors of the Antioch, and slipping in slug slime is grounds for disciplinary action, as it is discriminatory and hostile towards our slug crew members who have no control over their bodily secretions. Don't forget, 1,300 hours marks the start of the window for the quarterly changing of the passwords. All workstation passwords must contain a minimum of 15 characters, 1 capital letter, 1 special character, 1 number. It can't be a repeat of the last 12 passwords. It can't have any of the first 6 characters be a repeat of any of your last 12 passwords. It can't have any of the last 6 characters be a repeat of any of your last 12 passwords. It can't have any of the middle 3 characters be a repeat of any of your last 12 passwords. It must be different from the password you use to enter the restrooms and also different from your sleeping quarter password. It can be the same as your bed blanket release password, but only if that password is different from your shower timer modulator password.
A-Hole Watch.
Here is a special update from Chief Maintenance Engineer Lieutenant Ansel Brognorth.
So we have good news. We can temporarily close up the hole in Pod A with the help of the BMSS Corinth, long enough for us to get a crew in there and patch it up. The Corinth has positioned the mouth of its asteroid processing facility directly over our A-hole, and now that we've stabilized the pressure, we can begin pegging the hole.
What's that noise I'm hearing?
They're forcing their sluice sponge conveyor belt into the breach. Can you hold on a second? Hey, easy with that thing! We are lubed up down there! Easy, easy. Wiggle it around a little. Okay, back it out and just ram it in. Yeah, Malia, we have quite a few crew members still alive down here, myself included, but with this conveyor belt in place, all traffic to and from Pod A can be rerouted through the BMSS Corinth and shuttled back across to the Antioch. So be sure, if you live or work in Pod A, you're going to be adding 3 to 4 hours to your daily commute. Alright, I gotta get back in there. Hey, Nabertican, what are you doing? Those balls aren't going to cut themselves. Get that lube down there.
Well, that's helpful. And now, a word from our sponsors.
Notarize, formalize, stamp your life, make it right. Notarize, formalize, stamp your life, make it right.
Hey yo, my slug. I'm Perms Minglesnus, the No-Fo Galactic Notary. You need a Notary Public to formalize all your corporate documents? We'll come to you. Centrally located on Bannerflex Mining Base 4653 behind the Bloat Beast Noodle Shack, we can send a shuttle up to your ship and stamp your shit.
Notarize, formalize, stamp your life, make it right.
Chad! Bannerflex Corporate would like all crew to fill out employee engagement surveys. Please answer honestly and to the best of your knowledge. How are we doing? And how's the team? If you had to fight to the death, how would you describe your skill level? Please have your survey formally notarized and filed with HR by the end of the week. After 10 days of round-the-clock news coverage, this finally concludes the morning announcements. If you have any news or announcements for the crew of the Antioch, you can leave them with my assistant, Malia0744, and I will get to them as soon as I regain consciousness.
Hey guys, it's Mark here. Thanks for listening. We really appreciate all the positive response. We couldn't do it without you. Be sure to listen to future episodes of Good Morning Antioch, dropping on iTunes, Stitcher, and Hipcast. And also, check out the fun video versions of each episode now on YouTube, complete with fully transcribed audio for the deaf and hard of hearing. Also be sure to check out our Patreon page. We have cool new uniform patches, t-shirts, photos, and first look at any new content. Thanks to your generosity and love for the crew of the Antioch, we're almost at our goal to tap into the deep space signal and add a live feed from the ship. If you have any questions, comments, or announcements for the crew of the BMSS Antioch, send them to contact@goodmorningantioch.com. Visit goodmorningantioch.com for all updates and schedules. Special thanks to sound designer Andrew Berthoff, media liaison Donald Chambers, and all the crew that keep the Antioch flying. And as always, I hope you have a safe and productive work cycle.